Hey guys, I'm Doctor McFarland, and in this video, I'm going to continue going down the path of finding different amps I can use in the Tone Master Pro. In a previous video, I showed you how I picked the Blues Junior with the additional fat switch and also the EVH amp, and that is still a great combination, and I can do a whole lot with just those two amplifiers. But I do like other amps, and it's just fun to experiment. So I have chosen two more amps for this rig, and this is the Doc Dual Mesa. And I will upload this to the cloud. If you look under Doctor McFarland, you will see all my previous rigs I've uploaded up there so far. So we have the dual rec amplifier, which is what they call the double rec. And then we also have the Markman Channel 1. And believe it or not, this is a very squeaky clean channel. I can't get any breakup out of this amp at all. And I have the volume on 10 and the master on 10. So in this video, I'm using the Kiesel Zeus 7-string multi-scale, and this is the bridge pickup. Yes, you are hearing that correctly, folks. That is with the volume and the master on 100 or 10 on the amp, and zero breakup, totally clean. So because I have the amp cranked, I do have the amp level all the way down to 11 to better match the volume of the other amp I've chosen. And this is the Mesa double rec, or the dual rec as we know it in real life. So pretty cool stuff. I can go back and forth here. And with this being so clean, it would probably sound good with some chorus or some added reverb or even like some celestial stuff. So let's kick that in. Something like that. We can also kick on some of these other drive pedals. This is a Routenote. I'm going to turn the distortion down pretty far, and let's just see what we got now. And then we can also turn on the green box for some good old tube screamer. Which actually sounds very similar to the Routenote in the low gain setting, which is interesting enough. And then we also have a boost. We can just push the front end. But that is a clean boost, and we're not getting lots of grit. So if I were to play this amp and I wanted some grit, I would just choose a low gain setting on an overdrive pedal. But otherwise, you get this squeaky clean type sound. Okay, and that's perfectly fine. And that is in stark contrast to the double rec. Now, to better match the volumes, you do want to go in and make sure that the amp level is all the way up, which we do have there. And then to go over to the other amplifier, you can see I have the amp level pretty much all the way down to the 11% range. All right, other things I have in the signal chain is my Doc McFarland IR. This is giving me a very consistent sound from rig to rig. Instead of trying to figure out which cab I'm going to use, I'm just very used to my own Doc McFarland IRs, and therefore I load them up and they instantly sound great. So if you want to help support the channel, be sure to check the links in the description. You can buy this pack from Sonic DNA. Now, since these rigs are very, very basic, just a few overdrives, a few wet effects, you can go in and sprinkle in other things like tremolos, chorus, phase, flange, stuff like that. There's some other pitch effects in here. you can use. But for the most part, I would think if you just had a good clean sound and then a good overdrive sound or high gain, hard rock, whatever you want to call it, that should get you by for the majority of your set and shouldn't need a whole lot more than that. So if you like the squeaky clean sound of the Mesa Mark 1, then go ahead and download the rig from the cloud or just try to build the rig yourself. Dual Recs are definitely known for having lots of hair and just some good growl to the sound overall. So if this is the kind of amp that you prefer, then I say congratulations, you have found your dream amp, and there's really nothing more to explore. But of course, we're going to explore other options in future videos. So be sure to subscribe down below, click the bell, and until next time, I'm Dr. McFarland. I will see you in the next video. Keep rocking.